So in 150 years, intellectuals, there is hardly any spiritual person of any high caliber who is not affected by the spiritual teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. Let them be the Pope in Christianity, or whether there will be a saints in or sadhus or monks in different denominations. So people are getting spiritually nourished by the life and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna's penetrating in anybody's spiritual life is not violent way of penetrating. Sri Ramakrishna will not say, as soon as you accept the bhava of Sri Ramakrishna, you become Ramakrishnite and you become a separate sampradaya which will fight with everybody that we are superior. No. Everybody, if you have the spiritual quality, you are spiritual. Doesn't matter which Hindu denomination you belong to, doesn't matter whether you belong to any religion. That's why you will find people of many religions also are attracted to Sri Ramakrishna. As you know, I was in Argentina. All the devotees who come are Catholic Christians, all of them, 100%. But they love Sri Ramakrishna so much. Love Sri Ramakrishna means the ideal of Sri Ramakrishna. So this, and we never tell them to renounce their religion. Hinduism doesn't believe in conversion. So they are happy that they are secured. They are not threatened that these people will convert us. No, we do not do that. We want them to remain what they are, but in a true sense of the term, spiritual. And with these broad-minded ideas, if any narrow-mindedness is there, make part with it, and be that large-hearted, that it is spirituality which counts. It doesn't matter which religion you belong to. It doesn't matter which race or country you belong to. Sri Ramakrishna is the God of this world, not from sectarian point of view, but from which point of view? Swamiji says, take the bunch of values. That bunch of values, spiritual values, makes a Hindu better Hindu. With the same bunch of values, a Christian will become a better Christian. With the same bunch of values, a Buddhist becomes a better Buddhist, or a Muslim becomes a better Buddhist. So that is religion. Remaining all are isms. What is yoga? That activities, that attitude, that emotion, or that tendency between your present state and that higher state of realization. That which connects your lower to the higher state is yoga. Sri Ramakrishna says, if a mountain of cotton is there, one small fire is enough to destroy that. In the same way, one glance of Sri Ramakrishna, a blessing of Sri Ramakrishna will be able to destroy your ignorance, provided you are well connected, you see. There is electricity in the socket. If your plug-in socket cannot fit in, you will not be able to derive electricity from there. So what is necessary to be that eligibility. We had last 2 days we were discussing here about eligibility. Anyway, so then your plug-in socket will be connected to each other, then the electricity will flow. So we need to be suitable and well connected with Sri Ramakrishna, emotionally, intellectually, and also physically in terms of being a part of this movement. You cut the bondage. I remember the cutting bondage. There is a beautiful one story. A devotee is tied with all kinds of bondages. So, but he is a very good devotee. So he is praying to God, oh God, make me free. Oh God, make me free. So God decided to make him free. So God came with a scissor to cut his bondage. So he says, come, I will make you free from the bondages. The devotee said, no, sir. But you are praying to be free. Now I am making you free. Why you are not ready? He said, I don't want you to cut my bondage. You open up and make me free. You don't cut the thread, you untie the knots. So God said, both are the same, you will be free. So God, instead of cutting the bondage, he untied him by untying the knots. Then the devotee said, now you wait, now I will bind you. With the same rope, the devotee bound himself with God. If I am free, I can be bound again by somebody. Let me be bound with you so that I will not be bound by anybody else. These are all stories, but very, very interesting stories. We never preach Sri Ramakrishna from sectarian point of view. We preach Sri Ramakrishna from this point of view, that even if you do not worship Sri Ramakrishna, just accept his teachings and make yourself a better person in terms of whichever religion, whichever spiritual path you are following. It will enhance you. Sri Ramakrishna is like a food supplement. Whoever will eat, his body will become good. It doesn't say, food supplement will not see whether you are Hindu or a Christian or something. In the same way, Sri Ramakrishna's teachings doesn't see this boundary. Whomso you are, you will become a better version of you. You will be a better version of your religion. This lust and greed is in every scripture is criticized in terms of that if man is not free from these two, it is like he is rowing the boat which is anchored. You cannot have these two together. So, even if you are a householder, or you are a mom, or you are single, whatever, internally, you must be free from this extreme lust and greed. By prayer, by japa. But your wish has to be there to be free. Otherwise, many times, even if you keep on doing japa, but you do not want to be free, so you will not find effect of that. If you are sincere, just pray. Just pray from this point of view. Oh Lord, make me suitable to receive your grace. Whatever is blemish, whatever is negativity, whatever is preventing me from or preventing me in coming to you, remove those faults from me. This is the prayer. You will decide what is good for you, seeing your station in life, seeing your place in life, etc., etc. Any great person keeps your own status aside. You know, many of you would have seen, or if you have not seen, you have seen his picture, Swami Vireshwaranandaji. Swami Vireshwaranandaji was, if I stand beside him, he will come to my shoulder, such a small man. His body weight was 27 kilo. And he was president of our order for 19 years. And Swami Madhavanandaji used to say about him that in Vireshwaranandaji's body, there is no blood and flesh, only intellect is there. He was super intelligent. So, this Vireshwaranandaji became president in 1963-64. So, he's roaming around in the mud compound, and there is a big queue in front of President Mahar's quarter to do pranam. Now he is president. So he is walking around the temple. One lady came and asked, Maharajji, I want to do pranam to the President Maharaj. Where should I go? So where should I go? That side, there is a line, you stand there. When the lady wanted to do pranam, he said, the same Swami is sitting there. You don't need to put forward that I am the president. No, you don't need to. The lotus is a symbol of devotion. Softness is there, and secondly, people do not know, if you take the lotus and open it completely, you will find a table-like thing. So we have a idea or concept, rather not idea, concept that Saraswati sits on the lotus. Your Ishta will sit on the lotus because there is a place to sit on the lotus. So the lotus feet, the lotus-like, because lotus is a symbol of devotion, and lotus is considering very pure. So lotus stands for purity because lotus is grown in the mud, but even the water doesn't touch the leaf of the lotus. So lotus is considered a very ideal flower. So the feet of Lord also is called lotus feet of the Lord.